Let's get into it, man. We got four players that's gonna be. They're not making a team. They're not making a team. Unless something crazy happen, unless they show us something they hadn't shown us before, they're not making a team. And we're gonna talk about that in this video. Two, we are gonna talk about AJ Brown being brought up and in a conversation where the only reason he getting brought up is because he knows both head coaches, Mike Vrabel and Nick Sirianni. Uh, the Eagles and the Patriots have been having talks about joint practices in the preseason. They want to do the joint practice thing. We go to New England, do a joint practice, and then we play them in the preseason. Why AJ name got brought up in that, I have no idea, other than the fact that he gonna be there. I don't even know. But we're gonna talk about that too. Also, for the last 6 years, the Philadelphia Eagles have been really good in the second round. In the second round of drafts, we've been really good for the last 6 years. And we're gonna go down the line on those guys and what we think of those guys in this video. Jalen Hurts has been talked about as somebody who didn't like to play on the center. Now we know why. Cam Jurgens has brought it up to us, let us know why Jalen Hurts don't like to play on the center. And we're going to get into that. Let's get into it. Yeah, I done fell so many times, but I got back up. I've been drugged through the mud, like it ain't been enough. I'm still going, 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 still going. And I done felt so much pain that I want to give up, but I can't stop now, cause I've been through too much. I'm still going, 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 still going. Four players that will not make the team this year, will not make this 2016. One, Greg Calcaterra with the tight ends that we have, and that's not to mention if we go get a tight end. This draft class is deep with tight ends, and with the tight ends we brought from free agency, 1-year deals. I don't see Greg Calcaterra making this team, man. He's a really good receiver, which kind of edges him out for Johnny Mutt. Johnny Mutt is more of a blocking tight end than anything. Then you got Stone Smart. He's more of a receiving tight end than anything, but he also can block. It's just a technique thing with these guys. Like Greg Calcaterra got to build on like some new muscle or something. Like he's pretty much incapable of blocking people. He is getting blown up on run plays. So Greg Calcaterra don't make sense. Jacorian Bennett. I know this is a big shocker to a lot of people. It's a big shocker to me. But once hearing why Jacorian Bennett gets edged out, it makes sense. Jacorian Bennett is somebody who didn't get a lot of time, but when he did, it wasn't great, and he didn't flash great. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't outright horrible. But a lot of people think that Kelee Ringo should be out the door. I'm with y'all. Here's the problem with that. Kelee Ringo is a special team. It's a big part of the special teams. So Kelee Ringo has played very well on special. I don't care how y'all feel about him as far as a cornerback. Kelee Ringo has played very, very well as a special teamer. He's made his money as a special teamer. So that edges Jacorian Bennett right on off of that because he don't even play in special teams. Kelee Ringo has been really good in special teams. He sucked as a cornerback. But Jacorian Bennett gets pushed off the schedule just probably because of that. Third, Dameon Pierce. We just got this guy. And I don't even know if I gotta talk about why he don't make the team. It's the same reason AJ Dillon didn't make the team. You got Saquon Barkley, Will Shipley, and you got Tank Bigsby. There's no more room. Him being signed is strictly a depth thing. If something was to happen in training camp, knock on wood, if anything was to happen in training camp, then we got him here. But if everything goes as planned, he don't make the team. We're going to go number 4, Quez Watkins. I know a lot of fans don't care. Why you got to make the team? But Quez Watkins is a player who is on the level of Johnny Wilson with the recent additions of Elijah Moore, Hollywood Brown. You got Darius Cooper. Johnny Wilson is kind of on the hot seat to making this team, and you got Quez Watkins, who also on the hot seat to make this team. They most definitely don't make this team if we go get somebody out the draft. It'll be very rare that somebody will make it. If anybody will make it, he can beat Johnny Wilson out. He can beat Johnny Wilson out. But if we go into the draft and get a wide receiver, fourth and up, he don't make sense at all, at all. Or if we're looking at, he could make the team if we're looking at AJ Brown as being shopping AJ Brown. If we end up shopping AJ Brown, then yes, he will make the team. But he can beat Johnny Wilson. He probably can beat Darius Cooper because of the speed alone. We're only going to have Elijah Moore and Hollywood Brown, for a year. I don't think these guys come back. They're just bringing them in as depth. They become a big part of the offense if AJ Brown decides to go elsewhere. But that's a talk for June. June 1st. June 1st is that's a talk for. Sorry about that. We have, while we talk AJ Brown was brought up. AJ Brown was brought up, and the conversation for why the Eagles and the Patriots have been discussing things as of recently. They've been discussing trying to get a joint practice and play each other in the preseason. But AJ Brown name came up. I don't know, man. Maybe it's a hot topic. Maybe I should start hashtagging AJ Brown on all my stuff, and maybe I'll get some motion. But guys going back and forth trying to get each other in the preseason. That way we can do a joint practice. The Patriots had just got, I guess, a deal done with New Balance, and us coming out to the New Balance stadium. I mean, the New Balance practice field to practice with the Patriots will be big for them, and give them a lot of publicity to the New Balance team and or the Patriots. So if we was do that, we will be going and playing at Foxborough. Sorry, it took a while. We'll be playing in Foxborough for the preseason game. So I think that's a good opportunity. I think Nick's here gonna be down for something like that. I think it'd be nice because the Patriots have a really good team, a team that went to the Super Bowl. And it'll be kind of nice to see us go against that team in practice. They got good corners with Gonzalez. They got good defensive linemen. They always got pretty good defensive linemen, And I'm not sure about the tight end. I mean, about the linebackers or whatever and safeties. But corner and lineman is something I really would like to look at, especially for the up and coming linemen we might get in the draft. They need that kind of hard practice to go against somebody you don't go against on a regular and kind of test yourself to see if you're supposed to be. It'll be a great boost to their confidence. So, and you know what? I don't know how long they've had this, but the NFL has been granting teams to request each other, and I guess that's what they're doing now. So I'm up for it, man. I don't mind playing them. I think it'll be a great experience for our rookies, mainly our rookies at offensive line, and let's see what our receivers will do against the corners. So, all right. Speaking of draft, we've been hitting pretty heavy in the second round. If you look at our second round picks of our draft from the last 6 years, we've been hitting pretty consistently. Studs around the board in the second half. I'm in the second round. I'm gonna name them all. 2020, we had Jalen Hurts. 2001, we had Landon Dickerson. 2022, we had Cam Jurgens. 2023, we had 3 picks. And I don't care if all 3 picks ain't hit. We just got to hit one. Nolan Smith is really, really good when he plays. Now we just got, I mean, we had the same thing with BG. BG was a first rounder, but Nolan Smith was a second round pick in 2023. He gonna be nice. I know y'all tired of hearing that, but he gotta play. You know, I think that's the only reason Nolan Smith ain't put on the kind of performance we want him to, because he ain't played. He had Tanner McKee and Sidney Brown. Tanner McKee's pretty solid. Sidney Brown was a wash. Wash. 2024, we had Cooper DeJean. Man, come on now. Do I need to talk about that? Do I need to talk about that? Do I need to talk about Coop? In 2025, we had Andrew McCool. Ballers. Nolan Smith was the first second round pick. We're going to go with him. Everybody after him, they was in the second round, but they ain't second round picks. Nolan Smith was second round. Ballers. Yeah, ballers. Man, Cam Jurgens explained, first off, yes, Jalen Hurts don't like going on the center. And Cam Jurgens explained why that is. This video.
Do you ever like think about your hygiene at practice? No. Like, okay, today's a stinky day. Like Jalen's gonna be kind of upset when he's got his hand in there all the time, and then he kind of goes.
Oh, dude, in fall camp, like I'm soaked. Like I'll lose like 10, 15 pounds of just sweat. Like I'll just be disgusting, and then there'll be like certain plays that are supposed to be under center, and Jalen will be like, "Yeah, we're not doing that. We're going con."
Oh, that bad?
Yeah, it's bad. But then you got to put like a towel in there, baby powder, change pants. It's just like I'm fine being sweaty. Right. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah,
you know that football.
But what about
it can be caught if that football is sweaty or not.
Fair.
So I don't know. They can get by it.
So yeah,
it builds you.
Safe to say Jalen Hurts being a little dramatic, not going under center.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we ain't under there getting ball juice dripped on the back of our hands, so it's very easy. I want people to like pump their brakes for a little bit and then look at it on Jalen Hurts' side. It's very easy not to want that shit on your hand. Ball get wet. You know what I'm saying? I know he was talking about, oh man, it ain't that big of a problem for me. Yeah, you snapping the ball. This man got to like, I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna be as bad as it's gonna be. Like when this video gets out, I do believe this is going to bring an uproar for Jalen Hurts out. Him not being a team player, him not wanting ball juice on his hands. Like, it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. But I can understand it. So, that's all I got, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Is Jalen Hurts being a diva about this? Is Jalen Hurts being a diva about this? What y'all think about the second round pick? Who y'all want in the second round? That you feel like can contribute right now, he's going to be a baller. And what about the joint practices? What y'all feel about the joint practices? Let me know in the comments. Is Philly Day 1? Yeah, let's go Birds.